Good morning. Today is December the 7th, 2024. It's like 7 o'clock, 7:30 in the morning. I'm here to do OB's movie review. If you clicked on, that's why you're here. It's for the movie Conclave 2024. This movie is a mystery thriller directed by Edward Berger. The main star in this is Ralph Fiennes. The movie is 120 minutes. It was released on November the 29th of this year. It was filmed in the United Kingdom and the United States, but it looked real crazy because I swear I've been to Rome and it looked like they are in Rome. I mean, for real, for real. So anyway, the budget for this movie was 20 million, and it at the box office it got it it earned 37.9 million dollars, so not too bad. This movie, first of all, I was interested in this movie because I learned a little bit about it and something in history. We were talking about the Catholics, um the Catholic Church, and how the Catholic Church and how England, when it was state and religion, that type of thing. And it was saying how when when how they choose the Pope, the smoke to come out the out of the chimney, out of the stack, that if it's black, it means they didn't choose a Pope. If it's white, then that means they chose a Pope. So anyway, I was just always interested in a conclave. So this movie starts off with the sitting Pope who's had a heart attack and he has died, right? He's passed on. So they show it's kind of cruel when they die because they just like take the ring off his finger immediately, take the ring off. They knock his, the insignia. They take the insignia off. They do a whole bunch of stuff, and then all the cardinals from all over the world are summoned to come to Rome to do a conclave. It's called a papal a pap, papal PAPAL conclave, and that's when you choose who the next pope is supposed to be, and you find out little nuances along the way in the movie. Like, I didn't know that the pope gets to choose when the pope is whoever gets to be chosen pope. He gets to choose what he wants his name to be. Your name could be anything you want it to be, but it's what you want your people to refer to you being. That's because I used to wonder why so many Pope Johns, because there's a lot of people that admire the name John, and there were a lot of popes who like Pope John. I don't know which one exactly, because there's so many of them. So anyway, the Cardinals they all come in to Rome, and I mean it's a lot of them. It's a big preparation. It's very very formal, and they're secluded from what's going on in the world. But the world knows that the Pope is dead, so they're of course terrorists acting up. All terrorist groups are doing things. People are really up in arms, and then this is the killing within the Archbishop of Diocese and the Cardinals. It's rivalry. I mean, you would think I was thinking because they men. I should have just known because men are men, whether they other cloth or not. When you take all that shit off, they still a man. They were bribing each other, backstabbing each other, setting each other up, and to hear the conversations that they will have, and they're supposed to be men of spirit and religion was crazy. And the chairman of the dean, what's his name, was Dean Lawrence. He's the cardinal. He's the cardinal. He in charge of everybody. He's in charge of the conclave and everything that go on with the sisters and all that type of stuff. And you see the dynamics between the nuns and the bishops, where you see the nuns, they don't say nothing. The nuns are supposed to be seen but never heard. Never heard. They never address they keep their whole shit separated, but the nuns serve all archbishops. So they all stay in this place, and they do this real formal vote. And to be the pope, you have to get at least 2/3 the majority of the vote. So the big upset is they have the list of the nominees to vote for, but all of a sudden this man comes who is a Mexican, and he comes from Kabul, and he says that he is a cardinal. He was made cardinal by the Pope in secret, something called Pector. It's a rite where, of course, in some places it's still very dangerous to practice your religion up and out in the open. And Kabul would be one of the places to be studying Catholicism. Probably wouldn't go too well over there. So he was made a He was made a bishop, archbishop, a cardinal in secret by the Pope. So nobody knew about him. So everybody, so you hear that. What'll happen if the blacks if we get a black Pope, or how he hadn't been an Italian Pope in 40 years. I mean, the bullshit and the backbiting is ridiculous. And my mouth is open because I'm like, these are men of God. So anyway, we watch the transition change, how people hearts change, how the men who were friends turn on each other because they become like drunk with power. You understand what I'm saying? So it was it was a very captivating movie to see, for me to see, but at the same time it was very painful to see that these are men that are supposed to be, in a sense, shepherds. They're supposed to guide the sheep, but they fucked up themselves. You know what I mean? Like one what they think should be what, and what pope shouldn't be this, and which one's going to turn us back in time, and it was just really, really, really interesting. So, if it was somebody who really didn't know that much about the Roman Catholic religion, or that particular part of getting, finding out a pope, I like stuff that's history. I think you'll find it very interesting because I did, and I really, really like Dean Lawrence in this. Mr. Roger Ralph Fiennes, I think he was the head person. It's a couple very familiar faces that played in this thing, but it is crazy how they was backbiting, and secrets was coming out, and this one made a baby with somebody 20 years ago, and he said he was young and he ain't know no better. Why can't he be the pope now? I mean, it was crazy. So if you got some time to kill and you're interested in history, I would watch this. I thought it was a good movie. I actually think when it comes down to it, it'll probably gross more than 37.9 million. If they buy the movie and they do streaming, I think it'll do really, really well. And I think it should be used as a good teaching tool for people in the religious sector who are ambitious in the spirit world like that. I want to be the pope, I want to be the pastor, I want to be the head, the chairman of the board. It lets people look at their heart. And my favorite character out of all this, like I said, was Lawrence, and then the cardinal from Kabul, because he stopped them right in their tracks. He made them eat their words. They was calling people animals and different religions, and the man pretty much said that the way that you talk like them same people. It's a war, it's a war. He was telling them, y'all ain't seen no war. Y'all men sitting over here. He said, I've been in the places where they blowing people up. You see children hungry. All y'all do is talk about war. When you see war, you sound different when you talk about it. So, he was doing some real standpointed stuff. But listen, I'm not going to tell you no more of the movie because I think, damn, I almost already told you most of it. So listen, it is a beautiful, beautiful sunny day in Tennessee today. The sun is shining, but it is cold as cold. It feels like it's Alaska outside. I think I'm in the North Pole because I think it's supposed to be like 30, it's supposed to be 28 degrees this morning, but it feels like it's 10. So that wind chill factor is chilling. So listen, you could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all know I'm so glad that you was here with me. So spending this 9 minutes and 15 seconds. So listen, have an awesome day, and I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, bye now.